Blair, you are looking through your bag.
Yeah, I'm going to go into my bag and I'm going to be digging around looking for my thieves' tools. And I'm going to pull out the small mirror mounted on a metal handle.
Ooh, pretty.
Do you want to tell her, Justin, or should I?
You can tell
What
her.
you find. As you're shuffling through your bag, you find something that you don't realize, something that you haven't had in your possession. It appears to be a very rusted, rough-looking set of iron manacles that are currently unlocked in your possession that were not there before.
I'm going to be confused, but not confused to anybody's
Non-pulsed.
like. Justin, do you want me to roll a deception?
Yeah, give me a
for
deception on that, please.
I'm gonna roll in two.
That roll?
Yeah, you can do an insight, please, Lonzel.
I don't want to do an insight. I want to. Okay, yeah, actually, I should do an insight. Okay. No, I don't even know if she sees it.
So deceptive.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hand you the mirror on a stick.
Okay. Thank you
Lonzel's
very
like,
much.
but wait a minute there. Yeah, so you have the mirror in hand. Would you like to go back?
Yeah, I'll round the corner and hold it up, like as I walk closely, kind of showing the reflection to the youngster.
The youngster reacts in that kind of shock at first and then awe of seeing themselves for the first time. It kind of grabs it for a second, thinking it's another Yeti, but then when its hands kind of touch it, it kind of just pulls back, and then it pulls at his mom's fur, and the mom also then looks in the mirror and reacts the same. Because why would Yetis have a mirror
No, they don't.
in their house? Shalom looks at it and says, "This will do. This will bring many hours of amusement to my boy." Lonzel, it's been so long. You see, as you guys look over and look in, you see the creature shaking Lonzel as he's like, "You need to visit more often, Lonzel."
I will do my best. My path leads so many places nowadays. I promise I will try.
He steps back and motions towards the halfling and says, "You can go now. You're free. You can go." But
And in common, I will reiterate, he's not yelling at you. He's saying you're free to come with me now. We're good to go.
We're going?
You're going to get out of here alive. At least the cave. I don't know if you might die the second we step out, but we're going to be trying to stop that too. Don't worry.
She sprints past and runs into two people here and kind of just shrieks when she sees Nocta and
No, wait, sorry, no, we're with him.
With what? I'm definitely there.
I'm pointing
you're pointing. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pointing to Lonzel.
she whispers, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!"
Yeah, I kind of want to leave too. I'll
She's a
just
halfling?
walk her back to the entrance.
She's a halfling.
Yep.
She's a fucking scary-looking halfling.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking demon, doesn't she?
She does. It's very terrifying, like a goblin almost. Anyways,
Well, what's wrong with the goblin?
Yeah.
nothing.
A lot. You're a hobgoblin.
That's true. I hate goblins. Yeah.
All right. For simplicity, I'm
I'll
gonna give
just-
you guys control of her so you can move her as well.
Sweet.
Just kidding. She has character settings. I will move her.
I'll just be like, it's all right.
Lonzel, is there anything you want to say before you go?
It's great to see you all. I hope you fare well. I
good to
best
see
take my
you.
leave. Bye.
Bye, Lonzel.
I turn
We
away and
love
don't look
you.
back.
He's like
Alright.
a rock star among Yeti.
You guys can all meet at the entrance of the cave.
He walks past me. I'm just gonna be like, what was that all about?
I'm going to roll my eyes and keep walking.
I'm gonna just keep walking behind you and be like, could you teach me that language?
Sure, it's the same way you could teach me giant. It would take a lot of time.
Who told you I speak giant?
Well,
I know your kind. I've seen many of them, so I know that
Awfully
much.
presumptuous of you to believe that all Goliaths speak giant.
You yelled at the Yeti and Giant earlier.
Yeah, but he doesn't necessarily know that.
Alright.
Especially if he doesn't speak it.
I like
Fair,
to
that's fair.
assume that the heritage is always known, since I speak Hobgoblin, or Goblin language at its roots core, and I've never met another one of my kind. It's in my blood. I figure it's in yours too. And I keep walking.
I think that's racist.
I would like
Hey,
to,
it's somehow in my character build.
I'll just be like, well, I mean, you're wrong. There are two separate languages between Goliath and Giant, but perhaps we can work out some sort of trade. And I'll kind of just like continue large puppy dogging behind him.
When the halfling steps out, she kind of just puts her arms up and says, "Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die."
Well, you're not dead yet.
Ennui, you were saying something?
I was hoping to talk to Perry Lou and just be like, you know these mountains better than we do. Would it be safer to go to your old camp and spend the night there, or should we try and tough it back to town?
I don't know. My guide was killed on the mountain.
I'll just be like, we probably should also continue to look for the other party member.
I'm not leaving until we find Asterix. The only place I could think she would be is at our camp.
I'm also just gonna kind of like pause and be like, is this your blood?
Sorry? I missed that.
Is this your blood?
No, this is Mokingo's blood. Poor man. He was such a kind soul. But those beasts had to tear him apart.
May the gods rest his soul. Lead us to your camp.
All right. Well, you guys do know the path up there. So let's go back to the mountain. As well as now I'm going to reveal the whole mountain image.
Ooh. Zoomy, 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 zoomy.
So much information.
Na 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 na.
A whole new world.
Look at that mountain.
Mountain.
So
Is that-
pretty.
Bright blue sky?
That's where the Grinch lives.
All the who's down in Whoville.
Whoville.
If this video isn't called,
All the-
ooh, look at the mountain, I want my money back.
Money?
Is it not all the Joannas down in Joannaville?
Yeah, I would be.
You
I'm
come
still
to
so
the edge.
disappointed to know she's tall.
Yeah,
Sorry,
me
Justin,
too.
go ahead.
No, it's all good. You come to the edge of a vast and deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down. A collapsed tent lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest. Horns protrude from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood.
I look at the Duke and I say, I think this one's yours.
Would it not be wiser to offer the halfling?
Fair. That's fair. I forgot about the halfling. Not gonna lie, Nathan, the person, forgot about the halfling.
The halfling does approach the body, takes a few moments to look at it, and then just kind of looks back to the group and says, "She froze to death."
I'm
Where's
sorry for
Exhibitor
your
when you need
losses.
him?
Little beyond.
Well, I guess it's best if we don't stay up here and freeze to death as well.
Back to town? Or back to
Is
the
it-
campsite?
This is the
Well,
camp.
to the
I thought
bottom of
there
the
was
mountain
a-
at least.
I thought there was another
Base camp.
base
base
camp.
camp.
Sorry, base camp.
Is it too risky to take the body back? Okay. Okay.
You don't bring bodies back from a mountain. You just let them.
No,
out.
Because she's frozen solid, can we use her like a snowboard and
Yes.
sled down?
That is totally.
Okay.
No,
legal.
that's me.
That is acceptable.
You die with one hand outstretched, so it's kind of like a handle to hold on to and steer.
Before we leave, you'll just kind of see the Duke stand over contemplatively, kind of, and just kind of, I must have something in my inventory here. Hold on. There's got to be... No, I don't. Son of a bitch. I was going to say, like, a bedroll or something. Just something to cover the body, but...
You don't have a bedroll?
I don't, apparently, but I do have a set of fine clothes. That's nice.
Dynamic Game, thank you so
Parts
much
of
for
it.
the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for
Oh.
sending your viewers this way. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello,
Everyone was talking at the same time there. That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
interesting.
We all started.
Ooh.
I'll just, kind of put a hand on her head and then just turn around and back to base camp.
Were we not going to camp here, just to make sure in case any cats decided to come and take a bite? There
Yeah,
was
how
more
long
of
did
us
it
to
take
chew.
to get up here?
So,
It takes a while.
yeah,
Well,
it's
it
probably
took-
like a good 4 to 6 hour trek down.
I
How
think we
long
need to
has been
rest.
since we rested last? Has it been like a full day now? Like total
Close to
since
it. Close to it. Yeah.
This is the best spot to camp. I don't think a 5-hour climb down the mountain is the best thing to do on a half-hearted body.
What does the dwarf think?
I see no reason to stay, but I'm open to.
Not the dwarf. The
The
halfling.
halfling?
Halfling.
Erecta Tugboat, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the goddamn table. That's what the halfling says.
Excuse me? She's got mountain madness.
Interesting. Maybe she should also rest.
Does she have any equipment with her, or is she literally just clothes on her back, kind of?
They still have their winter weather gear. It's a little bit torn in places, but it's enough that it's keeping her warm. She
is there
shakes
any
her head and
extra
says, I
epic-
can't stay here. We need to go down the mountain.
I agree.
Can I do a perception check of the campsite to find any useful items that we could use for our trek down?
Go for it. Next to the buried blue leather boots, you find a miner's pick, which could potentially help you in some areas. That's about it that you can find here.
I will take it. Seems like an item that Luminac would pick up.
Before we go, does the tiefling perhaps have a ring or a piece of jewelry I could take and return maybe to their family?
Sure. You also find a potion of invisibility in a spell book if you want to take it.
Yeah, sure.
So know that you have a potion of invisibility, a spell book, and Asterix's ring.
Okay.
Hovering over the body, looking weirdly suspicious because we're searching through pockets. I'm gonna walk up and just be like, Ennui, there is no point in mooning over the weak and dead. It really is best if we move on.
I suppose that makes sense, knowing what I know about you. And what everyone else doesn't know. Okay.
Yeah. Playing the character!
Sorry, one sec, James. Being relatively close to you, Lumimac, I'm not super close, but heard it as probably not the best time. Probably not the best time for that.
Saying it to me?
No. Sorry, I didn't mean Lumimac. I meant Sabo.
The tall ones.
The tall ones. We're known as the tall ones.
Let's Start a musical group. I love it.
It's like I just took a pickaxe from the tent over there.
Yeah, in response to Nocta's like kind of baby outburst, I'm just gonna like frown and be like, "It is the way of Goliath. The weak are not useful to the cause of the living."
Feels
That
bad,
is a
man.
good point.
I just do the, like,
smirks, and he kind of gives a
thing.
half grin.
I'll shrug and just kind of go back over to like the edge of the precipice, if you will, as if I'm like, okay, let's go, everybody. But I'm not like actually leaving. It's a cat.
Yeah, I'm
So we-
bored.
Pretty much. It's just the equivalent of the temper tantrum on the boat from that one game all over again.
What do you mean? Where you got beheaded?
No, not that one.
Oh.
The tiny
She
boat with
did
the
die,
fishing where I was
though. She
born.
did die in that one.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Don't
go
remind me.
to base camp. Let's get out of here.
All right. It takes you about 5
Get ready.
hours to climb down the mountain, but it is completely uneventful.
Hell yeah.
You guys also could reasonably just head back to Caer Koenig.
We should do. I was gonna, when we got to base camp, suggest that we just keep on trucking.
Yeah.
We've been like walking for like 12 hours at that point.
We walked for 15 hours to get to Caer
Guys,
Koenig.
we're
Yeah,
heroes.
but, and we rested between then, so we haven't actually walked as far as we did the time before. So
I guess, but we rested multiple times on that trip. We just didn't like talk about it.
It's fine. Well, yeah, right back to Caer Koenig.
All right. Give me 1 second. You guys can have a conversation if you want.
Yep.
I'm gonna go over to the Duke.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna like, hey, don't mind what Sabo said. Different cultures and all that. He's just really awkward trying to like not make peace, but like, yeah.
Sabo said nothing out of line. Merely what he thought, what he believed, in the best course of action. And I would respect and encourage you to offer your counsel when you think something perhaps could be handled better.
love
Fair.
your character.
Fair.
You guys make it back to Caer Koenig, uneventful. You make it to the Northern Light, where there are beds for each of you. Garrett and the frickin' halfling, whose name I don't remember.
Fishbender.
Frickin'
Perry Lou.
Perry Lou.
Yeah, Perry Lou.
Perry Lou, they kind of exchange
Perry Lou.
not a hug, because they're not necessarily close, but kind of like a handshake and kind of like a solemn acceptance of how close they were to ending up like their companions. Garrett says that he is going to head back with Boy, who hasn't left his side, to Targos in the morning. Well, after sleeping. He's going to sleep for 8 hours and then head back to Targos.
And Targos is where his husband is, Keegan.
Correct,
Yeah.
He thanks each of you for saving his life on the mountain. And says that he doesn't expect you to travel with me. I can handle the road on my own. And if you wish to come and see us at Targos, you always are welcome.
Sorry,
Yes,
Targos
well-
is where that fucking
Plesiosaur?
the evil guy summoned us, right?
No, that's Caer Dinival.
Here.
Shit, okay.
Targos is where we
you
started the
ran
game.
into me,
Right.
No,
baby.
you started in Bremen, went to Targos,
Bremen.
skipped past Bryn Shander to Caer Dinival, which is where the tieflings were in the tavern. And then you guys went up to Caer Koenig.
Man,
Right.
you just crushed that.
Nailed it.
I mean, if there's anyone who should, it should be me, right?
in response to Garrett saying we should come to Targos at some point, in the most flat version of a joke you can possibly say, Sabo will be like, yes, well, your husband did promise us some art.
He makes great little wooden sculptures. I'm sure he'll have one for each of you.
Excellent.
Before we go, I just want to ask him like if he was close with Asterix or anything.
No, they hired me for the expedition.
So,
Perilu says that she was closer to Makingo, but Asterix has been in the party with some times. And then she pauses, puts her hand above your heart, and says, never take for granted someone in your party, even if they've only been with you for 2 or 3 sessions.
What's a session?
An adventure, if you will. She sits down and takes a big drink.
Mountain sickness, got it.
Mountain madness.
Madness.
Gotta get that alliteration going.
So sorry, Justin. The at Caer Dineval is where the expeditions were. No, that was here. Frozen Far.
Yeah. So yeah, Frozen Far expeditions are here. Caer Konig is where the things were stolen.
Yes.
And Caer Dineval is where the tieflings
I'm just trying
talk to Nocta at the bar.
I'm just at this point, like I still think we need to go talk to the evil guy at the castle, allegedly evil, I should say. But at this point, I'm trying to
Evil
find...
till not evil till proven guilty.
Yeah, not evil till proven evil.
Here, I'll put you on
yeah,
this map so you guys can also like place it as well.
Oh, God bless.
And so what I'm trying to do is basically tomorrow I need to find, if not Asterix's family, at least like I gotta get an idea of that so I can return her ring at some point.
Good
Well,
luck. Hey,
not
that one's
family,
red.
significant other and shit.
What did you say, Mike?
That one's red now.
Yeah, you completed the quest.
We did it.
It's about to explode.
Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, that's my idea. That's why I'm asking if they're close. Like, hey, I want to bring this ring back so someone can have some peace.
Perilu they met at a tavern, much like how she imagines most of you guys met.
Not wrong.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Let's get in. Let's rest up and let's head back to Caer Dineval.
As you guys are in the inn, the innkeeper says, "Hey, did you guys have any luck looking into those thefts around the town?"
Lumimac, what did you find out? No one stole the lantern on day 2, right? That was it. So no.
No one stole the lantern that I put out to try and catch somebody.
She nods and goes, "Oh, okay. Well,
We are still looking into it.
you all look exhausted. Sleep well. We have fine beds for each of you."
Oh, thank you so much.
How many?
Oh, is this the one? Oh, is this the one with the? Oh, this is the
You get
town
to
with
sleep in the lobby.
the
Yeah.
Let's sleep in the lobby. With her reminding me, though, I'll take the lantern again from Joanna, and I'll put it back outside again.
Sounds good.
With as we're going to bed and stuff, I of course am just going to be typical Duke Ennui, be paranoid, like, and just kind of like do a once through the entire establishment and make sure that no one's following me.
Other than that, you guys all go to bed and sleep peacefully, unless anyone else wants to do something.
Yeah. After how many rooms do we have? Rooms to ourselves?
Two rooms split with the aforementioned split.
Cool. I'm going to, once I assume Lonzel and Joanna are sleeping, I'm gonna like rifle through my bag and pull out those manacles. What the fuck are these? What do they look like?
They're like handcuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
yeah,
iron.
yeah,
handcuffs.
I know,
Yeah.
but do they have any like markings on them, or are they just literally just rusty iron manacles?
I believe they're just rusty iron manacles.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm gonna put them back in my bag. And I guess go to bed.
All right.
All right.
Everyone sleeps peacefully, and after 8-ish hours, everybody wakes up, and you have no idea what time of day it is.
Amazing.
Nothing happened.
Per usual.
Nothing happened at night for the lantern.
Nothing happened at night.
No thief again.
I mean, they
You sound
already
bad
stole
with
the
that.
lantern.
Yeah, but maybe they'll steal it again.
Was there a lantern in the Yeti cave?
No.
They
Still
came
around.
all the way down the mountain to steal fucking a lantern. And
They've never
Some,
seen a
like-
mirror. No guarantee they've ever seen light at night. It's night all the time here. What am I thinking?
All right.
Uh.
What is... Dude, look at this name. Ogalai Thun Lok Laga.
Have you
Ew.
ever read an adventure path where you're like, hey, this is Jim, the tavern keeper, and this is the mayor, Mark?
I mean, Garrett's pretty normal.
Yeah, Garrett's surprisingly normal. Is Perry Lou still around?
She's sleeping right now.
Okay, that's fine.
You don't know where. She's just not at the tavern, and that's where you last saw her.
Yep, that's
You
fine.
can gain information that like she got a room, but other than that, what does this party want to do?
We should answer the summons.
What's Mike gonna do? What's Mike gonna
I'm gonna do.
What's Mike gonna do? What's
We
Mike
can't
gonna
I'm
do
do?
this
the
on video.
follower.
We can't. There's-
No, you're the tiebreaker.
Oh, what are the choices?
We've got return the Chewinga to the creepy lady who wants to torture it. Obviously. We could,
No bias whatsoever.
No, she definitely wants to torture it.
yeah. We could get our wooden statues from the dude we just saved his husband. We could go to the creepy cult. We could find the lantern thief. What else is there?
I think
what
that's about it.
Ooh.
Should
I
we
think I vote
not
for
find out if anything
Lou.
else has been taken since we were gone?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah.
I wanted to say lantern or the thief of this town because we're here.
The longer you put off the summons, the less friendly he'll be.
And
Proper Duke
Not-
Ennui right there.
The Lord of a Layer of Hell is gonna be less readable? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, bud. Oh, God.
I feel like
yeah,
the
Luminac-
6 of you are mocking me, but it's no joke.
I was not mocking.
I mean we're not mocking. We're saying you're wrong, but that's different.
I don't think you need to worry about.
I'm not even paying attention.
I don't think you need to worry about spurning their wrath.
Yeah,
I think waiting a day or two more to solve this, whatever is happening here, and then going to speak with him won't make a difference whatsoever.
yeah.
Well, you've been here longer than me. I trust your expertise.
Thank you, Duke. It was thank you.
Okay.
The person who checked us in, whose name I forget, if they have heard of anything else going missing since we were last here.
Sure. Why don't you guys give me investigation checks as you check around the town during the day,
Oh, I can go to those.
and we'll see how the
Gotcha,
group
thief.
does.
I am not super great.
Oh,
Oh, but I rolled well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lumimac, look at you finding clues.
+2, baby.
All right.
Hey.
You guys do gain some information. However, halfway through the search, Lonzel, you feel a tug on your ankle.
My ankle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look
Like
down.
on your pant
What-
leg. The Chewinga
what's-
is standing there,
okay.
and he is holding up a small, kind of marble-like object.
I'm gonna crouch down and examine it. Does it appear to be like
A carved
The-
marble. A carved pearl.
well, yeah, like a pearl. Like those necklaces were stolen, right? Does it look like that kind of a thing?
No, it's a gift that he has given you
Oh.
as a thank you for the journey, as he is now wishing to part ways with the party.
Oh.
Okay.
He gives you a thumbs up, and assuming you don't stop him, he just wanders through an alleyway and then disappears in a puff of green light.
Oh
No,
no!
stop.
Oh no!
As he's walking, as he's walking,
You guys
away-
can see. Yeah.
Ah.
What are you guys gonna do? You guys stop him?
Do we notice
just
this
blast.
is happening? It
Yes,
doesn't even
yes,
seem like
pretty
something
well.
we would notice.
No, this is mostly just for Lonzel.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point, Lonzel will come back just be like, well, the Chewinga left. And we'll be like, what Chewinga? You know, it's on my shoulder?
Ennui's just gonna gaslight him.
So, Lonzel, this is a charm of the Traveler's Haven. So it has 3 uses.
Oh, cool.
And for each of those uses, it makes a small hut that is warm for up to 9 medium-sized creatures to sleep in.
Oh, that's great.
Amazing.
It lasts
Wow.
for 8 hours, and you have 3 uses.
Nice.
Cool.
That's amazing.
So 3 uses of perma-shelter. Is it in the
Yeah, Leomun's
D&D
Tiny
Beyond?
Hut is the spell.
Okay, cool.
That's way better than giving a small creature to be tortured for science.
For
She
$50.
wasn't going to
50
torture the
gold.
creature, and you would have got the gift even if you gave it to her.
Dang.
There was just the Chewingas have a time limit.
I believe it.
Oh, interesting.
You also can't find another one, so don't even bother trying.
But we've
Challenging.
got the
Well,
lantern.
What the lantern? I'm gonna take a break
Yeah.
for YouTube, and then we will see how this search has gone. Bye.